welcome back to John and Jay's Football Gossip. Today we have some news for you. Manchester United have tweeted a picture which says #Pogback and then a link which states Paul Pogba has been granted permission to have a medical in order to finalise his transfer from Juventus to Manchester United. Now if this medical goes through, this means that this will be the biggest transfer maybe in history, and also have the biggest transfer fee attached to it. And as you may know, Pogba was previously a Man United player in his youth. He was part of Alex Ferguson's team, but when he was there, he asked for a pay rise and he asked to be featured more in the first team. And Sir Alex at the time had no confidence in him, so he refused that pay rise and actually let him go to Juventus, where he is currently now. And for me, Jay, I would say that's probably Sir Alex's biggest mistake in football. What do you reckon?
So yeah, definitely. I mean, you look into this transfer, you look into everything that's just happened in the past 5 weeks. You've had the subtle hints that this was actually going to happen. You've had the number being given, Pogba giving his number to Dybala. Slight things, Manchester United left the number 6 out of the squad numbers this season. These little things have hinted slowly that the cog has been turning. Madrid slowly kind of backed off of interest, then come back, then backed off again. It's a massive statement of intent from Man United as well, and this is huge for Man United's title ambitions as well, for everything. I can't see past United when this happens, John. I really can't. As for Pogba himself, I think this is also in football one of the worst, if not, I'd say it's, apart from Ferguson stating himself selling Yapstan a few years early was his mistake. Getting rid of Paul Pogba was his biggest mistake to me.
Especially for basically nothing
to
Juventus, and then buying him back for a fee probably 100 million to 110 million.
And this is the thing, like, what's £800,000 to leave a club when it's... I mean, this is the thing, I've spoken to Man United fans, I've actually spoken to a few people who know about this stuff. And when you're Alex Ferguson and you have this promising young lad, who even back then people were saying this guy's good.
Special. He's got something about him.
There's flair to him, there's an ability. And then apparently the turning point was there was an away game at Blackburn Rovers and he preferred Raphael at centre mid.
What's
that about?
Time when you're like, really not.
This is it, right, I'm out of here. You've actually only got one centre mid, I'm on the bench and you're playing a right back at centre mid, you're joking. Goodbye. Hopefully, and I mean, Pogba said some very, very brutally honest and harsh, and I would have felt the same way, where he said there was more rats in Manchester and that's not how a family should be treated, when he felt so loved at first. So we can always hope that Pogback is happening. It's going to be good. And it's also a big push for English football.
Yeah, with Zlatan there now.
Zlatan, Pogba,
Mkhitaryan. Other places in the Premier League as well. You've got Man City bringing in players. You've got Sané coming in. You've got Gundogan coming in.
Victor Valdez is playing for Middlesbrough.
Yeah, lower down the leagues. Even like last season, Rondon came to West Brom.
Mandanda is at Palace.
Every team in the league are signing world-class players, and that's
a statement of intent from the Premier League itself.
And it shows the money that is actually in the Premier League now, that teams which you would have thought were smaller teams in the league can sign players like Shaqiri and players like that. But before we come to an end of this video, this deal isn't confirmed by a long shot, as Paul Pogba has actually tweeted, "When too many people talk, nobody understands. Talk very soon." And although he's having a transfer medical now, and this saga's been going on for a while now, this tweet could throw a spanner in the works, and I suppose we won't really know until Paul Pogba himself speaks or the deal has been completely confirmed. But by the looks of it, it seems like Paul Pogba is heading to Manchester United for a world record transfer fee. But that's all we've got time for today on John and Jay's Football Gossip. Thank you, please subscribe, please like, and we'll see you tomorrow.